When life feels heavy and nothing around you makes sense, it's easy to believe something is wrong with you. Maybe you look at your life right now and think, why am I alone? Or why am I struggling financially when I'm working so hard? But what if the loneliness and the struggle are not signs of failure, but signs of transformation? What if the reason you feel disconnected from the world is because you were never meant to fit into it, you were meant to rise above it? The truth is, people who are chosen for something greater, a purpose, a dream, a destiny, often go through the hardest battles before they experience their greatest breakthroughs. Being alone teaches self-worth. Being broke teaches resilience. Being misunderstood builds character. And every tear, every setback, every silent night is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and far more powerful than you ever imagined. So don't let your current situation define your future. Don't let temporary struggle convince you that you are permanently stuck. You are becoming someone extraordinary. You are attracting a life that matches your worth. And this journey, lonely, messy, painful, is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. When life feels overwhelming, when your days feel heavy, and when nothing around you seems to make sense, it's natural to doubt yourself. You start to question your decisions, your direction, and even your identity. Maybe you look at your life right now and wonder why you are still alone. Maybe you wonder why, despite trying so hard, you are still struggling financially. Maybe you look at other people who seem to be happy, successful, surrounded by love and opportunity, and you ask yourself, why not me? But what if the loneliness, the emptiness, the struggle, and the confusion are not signs that you are failing at life, but signs that you are evolving into who you are meant to be? What if the things that scare you today are shaping the strength you will celebrate tomorrow? The truth is, the people who go the furthest in life rarely begin in comfort. They begin in silence. They begin in doubt. They begin in darkness. And if you feel like you are walking through a difficult season right now, it might not be because you are cursed. It might be because you are chosen. Chosen for a purpose bigger than anything you have imagined. Chosen to become someone stronger than who you used to be. Chosen to grow beyond the limits of your past. Being alone does not mean you are unworthy of love. It means you are being given the time and space to understand yourself deeply, without noise, without distraction, without the wrong people influencing your direction. Being broke does not mean you are a failure. It means you are learning resilience, creativity, and resourcefulness, the very qualities that build true success. Struggle is not punishment. It is preparation. Every pain is shaping you. Every quiet night is strengthening you. Every challenge is teaching you something essential for your future. We are taught to believe that success should be fast, that happiness should be constant, and that progress should be visible. But the reality is that the most powerful growth happens internally, in silence, long before the world notices anything. A tree takes years underground before it breaks the surface. Diamonds are formed under pressure, stars shine only after burning, and human beings are no different. So if you feel invisible right now, understand that visibility is not the measure of value. If you feel behind right now, remember that destiny does not follow a schedule. If you feel lost, know that growth often feels like confusion before clarity arrives. Your journey is not late. Your story is not lesser. Your dream is not impossible. You may not see the results today, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Something powerful is happening inside you. A shift, a strengthening, a becoming. One day you will look back and realize that the very moments you hated, feared, or resisted were the ones that shaped the version of you that finally rose. The version that finally won. The version that finally stepped into the life you truly deserve. Sometimes the universe isolates you not to punish you, but to protect you. You might not realize it now, but the people who left, the relationships that didn't last, the friends who grew distant, and the opportunities that slipped away were all part of a bigger picture. You may feel alone, but you are not abandoned. You are being positioned. There are seasons in life where nothing seems to work, nothing feels right, and nothing makes sense, and in those seasons most people choose to give up. But the chosen ones don't give up, they grow up. They learn how to stretch beyond the pain. They learn how to find strength within themselves. They learn that silence is not emptiness, silence is space. Space for healing, space for clarity, space for evolution. Think about this. If you had everything you wanted right now, success, love, money, recognition, would you have the wisdom to protect it? Would you have the maturity to sustain it? Would you have the self-worth to deserve it? People want the reward but not the refinement. The truth is, the universe will often delay the blessing until you are ready. You may feel like life is late, but life is precise. Every experience you are living today is shaping your character for the future you prayed for. And yes, being broke hurts. It's scary to not have enough. It's stressful to watch other people move ahead while you're stuck trying to survive. But consider this. Some of the greatest minds, innovators, artists, and leaders in history once had empty pockets and restless nights. They didn't grow successful because life was easy. They grew successful because life was hard. Hardship made them creative. Pressure made them sharp. Struggle made them unstoppable. One day you will realize that being broke was never about money. It was about mindset. It was about breaking old habits, breaking old beliefs, breaking the fear, breaking the self-doubt, breaking the patterns that kept you small. And the loneliness you feel right now is not a failure. It is a filter. It is removing what no longer belongs in your future. It is creating distance between who you were and who you are becoming. The world teaches you to fear loneliness, but loneliness is powerful. Loneliness teaches independence. Loneliness teaches identity. Loneliness teaches self-love. When you learn to love your own company, you will never again settle for people who do not value you. This journey you are on is not random. There is intention in every delay. There is purpose in every struggle. There is meaning in every disappointment. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are simply in the process. And process is slow. Process is painful. But process is necessary. One day you will wake up and realize that everything you went through was not breaking you. It was building you. Every setback was secretly a step forward. Every closed door was redirection. Every lonely moment was preparation. And every sacrifice was shaping the life you truly deserve. There will come a moment in your journey when everything suddenly begins to make sense. The pain that once felt unbearable will reveal its purpose. You will see that every unanswered prayer was actually a blessing. Every delay was protection, and every struggle was a shaping tool. It won't hit you all at once, but slowly, piece by piece, life will connect the dots. You will understand why you lost certain people. You will understand why you had to walk alone. You will understand why money seemed to slip through your fingers no matter how hard you tried. You will understand why the universe held you back when you desperately wanted to move forward. You will understand why you were ignored, overlooked, underestimated, and doubted. And in that moment, you will feel pride in yourself. Because even when you didn't understand the path, you kept going. Even when your heart was heavy, you kept moving. Even when the odds were stacked against you, you refused to surrender. That resilience, that inner fire, that quiet determination is exactly what separates chosen ones from everyone else. Chosen ones don't quit. They transform. Right now, you may be in the middle of the hardest chapter of your story. You might be struggling with pressure, finances, heartbreak, or self-doubt. You might be questioning your worth, comparing your journey to others, wondering why your progress feels slow, or asking yourself when it will finally be your turn. But life does not measure success by speed. It measures success by strength. It is not about how fast you reach the destination, but about who you become along the way. Strength comes from surviving storms, not sunny days. The world may not see what you're going through. People may not understand you. They may misjudge you. They may speak about you without knowing your truth. But their opinions do not decide your destiny. Their doubts do not define your value. You will not rise because others believe in you. You will rise because you believe in yourself. The greatest turning point in any journey is the moment you stop asking for permission to be who you are. And that freedom will change you. You will stop trying to please people. You will stop chasing external validation. You will stop searching for approval you never needed. Instead, you will focus inward on your growth, your healing, your vision, your purpose. You will realize that you do not need a crowd to support you, nor wealth to define you, nor company to complete you. You are already whole. You are already worthy. You are already building something powerful, even if no one can see it yet. Then slowly, the world will begin to notice you. Not because you begged for attention, but because you became undeniable. Your work will speak louder than your words. Your growth will speak louder than your pain. Your success will speak louder than your struggle. And the same people who once doubted you will look at you with awe, wondering how you did it. But you will know the truth. You didn't do it because life was easy. You did it because you refused to break. What people don't see is the emotional weight you carry every day. They don't see the inner battles you fight in silence. They don't see the fear you hide behind your smile or the doubts that echo through your mind late at night. They don't see how hard it is to stay hopeful when life keeps throwing challenges at you. They don't see how exhausting it can be to keep believing in a dream that hasn't become visible yet. But you see it, you feel it, you live it. And that's what makes your journey so powerful. Because even with all that weight, you still show up. Even with the confusion, you keep moving. Even with the loneliness, you refuse to stop. That is strength most people will never understand. There will be days when your mind tells you to walk away from everything you're fighting for. Days when the struggle feels pointless and progress feels invisible. Days when you question your purpose and your potential. On those days, remember this, the chosen path is rarely the easiest one. If life was simple right now, you wouldn't be growing. If everything came easily, you wouldn't discover what you're truly capable of. Pressure creates potential. Discomfort builds discipline. And darkness teaches you how to shine. Sometimes the real breakthrough isn't success, it's survival. The fact that you've made it this far is proof that you are stronger than every obstacle that tried to break you. So give yourself credit. You might not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be either. You've learned lessons, you've gained insight, you've built resilience. And while others may take shortcuts, you are building something real, something lasting. Something that cannot be shaken by circumstance. You may not see the results yet, but you are changing. Your mindset is changing. Your priorities are changing. Your vision is changing. You're learning to let go of people who drain you. You're replacing self-doubt with self-respect. You're learning to trust your journey. That internal shift is not small, it is everything. Most people change their environment hoping to change their lives, but true transformation begins inside. You are transforming from the inside out. And soon, life will begin to match that transformation. Relationships will align. Opportunities will open. Confidence will grow. Your energy will attract what you deserve, not what you tolerate. You will understand that loneliness was preparing you to value real connection. You will understand that being broke was teaching you how to build wealth from within. Knowledge, skill, purpose, and confidence. You will understand that every delay was clearing the space for something better. One day you will speak about this chapter of your life with gratitude instead of pain. You will look back and realize that the version of you who struggled was the version who saved you. They kept you alive. They kept you focused. They refused to let you quit. They deserve your respect. And when you finally rise into the life you truly deserve, you'll know deep in your heart that you earned it. Every inch of it. There will be a moment in your journey when everything you used to fear will no longer have power over you. The fear of failing, the fear of being alone, the fear of not being enough, the fear of being judged, all of it will slowly begin to fade. You will wake up one day and realize that you are no longer living for the expectations of others. You are no longer trying to prove anything to anyone. You are no longer shrinking yourself to make other people comfortable. Instead, you are standing in your truth. You are speaking from your heart. You are moving with purpose, not panic. And that shift is going to change your entire life. Because once you stop apologizing for who you are, the world can no longer control you. Once you stop needing approval, people lose the ability to manipulate you. Once you stop waiting to feel worthy, you unlock the courage to chase what you truly want. Your loneliness turns into freedom. Your silence turns into clarity. Your struggle turns into strength. People will look at you differently when that happens. Some will admire you, some will envy you, some will feel inspired by your growth, others will feel threatened by it. Not everyone will clap for you. Not everyone is meant to. But applause is not necessary for elevation. You don't need support to start. You need commitment. You don't need recognition to grow. You need discipline. You don't need a perfect plan. You need courage. Growth is messy. Healing is uncomfortable. Reinvention is painful. But staying the same hurts far more. The version of you who is struggling right now is not broken, defeated, or weak. They are expanding. They are learning how to think differently, how to feel differently, how to act differently. Sometimes life strips away what you know so you can rebuild with what you need. Sometimes you have to lose everything familiar to discover everything powerful. If you feel alone right now, understand this. Solitude is not emptiness, it's elevation. You are rising above old patterns, old people, old beliefs, old limitations. Your energy is shifting, and not everyone can come with you. That is why it feels lonely. That is why it feels quiet. It's not a punishment, it's alignment. The universe is reorganizing your life in ways you can't see yet. You are being prepared for rooms you have never stepped into, experiences you have never imagined, and success that will change your entire story. And when that success arrives, it won't just be material. It won't just be money in your hands. It will be peace in your mind. It will be confidence in your heart. It will be purpose in your soul. You will attract people who see you, not just need you. You will attract opportunities that reflect your worth, not your desperation. You will attract love, abundance, and respect because you finally believe you deserve all of it. One day, very soon, you will surprise yourself. You will surprise the world. And the struggle you are living today will become the strength you speak from tomorrow.